Good morning. So it's Monday, June 23rd, 2025. It's 7:44 a.m. I'm dressed to go to the pool. I'm going to walk around the pond a few times, and then when the pool opens, I'm getting in. It's been so hot here lately, up in the 90s. Anyhow, I told you that I would get milk, regular cow's milk at the market, and I did. And you know what's funny? This morning in my email, there was a notice from Publix, the local supermarket, saying it's National Dairy Month. Apparently it's been National Dairy Month all of June. So I've got some whole milk here, and this is what I'm going to do. This is my coffee cup for this morning because my see-through lungo cups are, oh, they're sitting in the sink. Someone needs to wash them. Okay, so Napoli is my favorite Nespresso coffee. Me. I need some coffee to wet my whistle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make some Napoli. And are we ready yet? Come on. Anyway, it looks like the Facebook camera thing is back to normal. Remember yesterday, it was like, you know, I had to move way far back and put the phone way at the other end of the counter in order to get a picture even slightly similar to this because everything was so big. Okay, espresso. Okay, here we go. So by the way, I'm listening to this new audio book called, I think it's called A History of Africa by Africans by Zainab Badawi. And I'm just a few chapters in. It's fascinating because it deals with the history of Africa from what you might call the dawn of time, not just the colonial, you know, like when Europeans started colonizing or making African countries into colonies, but, you know, way before that too. So it's really fascinating because that's something that we don't usually get to know about. Sorry, this is not a book review. But, you know, I listen to several audio books a week, so sometimes it's hard not to say something about the unusual ones. So what do we have here? Yeah, I always try to figure out what kind of flour. These spoons are, each one's a different type of flour. Not sure what this is. Anyway, so here is my espresso, and it is, okay, between 30 and 40 milliliters. It's about 1 1/3 ounces. Okay, and now this milk is out of the fridge, but I'm just going to put a little bit in. Okay, and we'll give it a stir around. I might need to put a little more, we'll see. Yeah, need a little bit more. I feel as though I am tasting more of the coffee flavor than I usually do with almond milk or oat milk. I keep looking over there because my bird feeder's out there, and you know, in my peripheral vision, when I see something, I want to look and see what kind of bird is that? What kind of bird is that? Oh, golly, I need to get my binoculars out or get closer to the window. Okay, this is not a bird video either. You know how I wear that shirt sometimes that says easily distracted by birds? Perfect for me. Okay, Oh, those are cardinals. A male and a female. The male is feeding the female. Okay, all right, enough. Okay, so one thing that I got out, I went ahead and threw away that praline, no, what was it? Creme brulee, the tiny little bit that was left of the skinny syrup. But I've got out some eggnog. I love this stuff. Oh, wow, this takes me back to Italy. This is one of the reasons I think that I like Napoli so much, because it just reminds me of the 3 months that I spent in Italy at the end of my college time. Well, golly, we're talking how many years ago? 52 years ago, 53 years ago. It doesn't seem that long ago to me. Anyhow, so this is eggnog skinny syrup. Let me put this lid on so I don't end up dumping the milk all over the counter. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of this in there. I don't know, this just tastes perfect. Wow. But I'm going to take a chance. Put a little bit of the eggnog in it. Oh my goodness. All right, first of all, that was too much eggnog. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to get another capsule. Okay, here we go into the pantry. We'll get another Napoli capsule. Okay. Where did I put my... Oh, my Napoli. Did I leave it on the counter here? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Look at that. Uh-oh. That's my last one. I think I'm going to have to put an order in soon. You know, Nespresso has been coming out with all these new coffees for the Vertuo. You know, those are the big capsules, and it's a separate machine, and you can't run the big capsules in this, and you can't run the small capsules in the Vertuo. And come on, Nespresso, put out some new stuff for the original line machine. Okay, I'm going to put some more espresso in here. It's very difficult to get over the mentality that, especially with something sweet, if a little bit, you know, is good, then a lot is a lot better. But that's not always true. You know, I'm almost ruining this cup of coffee because of too much sweetener. Now, if I was looking to have a little bit of coffee with my sweetener, you know, that would be fine. Oh, can you see here? Let me see if I can turn this. Okay, the red light is telling me I need more water. There's just a teeny tiny bit left in there. So, all right, now, hopefully the sweetener that I put in is a good amount for 2 espresso capsules. Yeah, that's okay. Now, should I put a little more milk? Sure. All right, we'll see how this is. But, I mean, I've got to say that I'm liking the milk, you know, the cow's milk, just fine. It's very tasty. So let's look at calories here. So with the almond milk I usually use, it's like 30 calories per cup. With the oat milk, it's anywhere from 40 to 60 calories per cup. This is 150 calories per cup. Now, I also have some, I think 2% milk that I bought, and I'll try that tomorrow and maybe compare it with this whole milk. So, yeah, the big difference is the fat and the protein. Well, and the carbs. It's all a lot more in the whole milk that came out of the cow instead of coming out of almonds or cashews or rice or soy or oats or macadamias or, gee whiz, all the different kinds of plant milks that you can buy in the store these days. Okay, next time I'm not going to sweeten this because it's dulled down some of that punchy flavor that I love. Anyhow, so there is my little foray into whole milk. Oh, you know what also? I will froth some of this tomorrow, okay? So we'll see how this froths up. I'm interested to see that because with all the protein and all the fat, it ought to make a really nice froth, but we'll see. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going outside.